Boss 1. Big Wave. Raid wide with bleed / damage over time debuff. Healers beware. Tentacle Dig. 1 at first, but later in the fight 2 tentacles will each be under the water, and where they finish up, the tentacle will pop back up, setting off a huge circle AoE around each, leaving very limited safe spots, which will either be north-south for some patterns or are intercardinals for others. Stay towards the centre of the arena until the trajectory of the tentacle becomes clear, and then move, as the twists and turns can be very confusing, and committing too early will make adjusting very difficult. Toxic Fountain. Series of 3 sets of AoEs. Stand in the one of the AoEs placed third / last, then move to a safe spot after the first set go off. Boss 2. Articulated Bits Round 1. A claw in each corner of the map will fire lasers into the centre. 2 will be marked with 1 ball above indicating they will go off first, and 2 with 2 balls indicating they will go off second. In addition, the boss will put up shields which will reflect the lasers back in a larger arc. Being hit will damage and inflict a bleed type debuff. Position in line with the gap between the boss's shields, readjusting when the shields move. Diffusion Ray, raid wide. Articulated Bits Round 2. Same concept as before, but with additional claws, and will all go off at the same time. There will be a narrow safe spot parallel to either of the pairs of claws, so move alongside any one of the pairs in line with the same gap in the boss's shields. The first articulated bits pattern will repeat with additional spread markers, which will go off as the second lasers go off. Plenty of room between the shields on either side to spread with your team. Rail Cannon, Tank Buster. Boss 3. Billowing Bolts, raid wide and makes the edge of the arena deadly. Spin Out. Boss will apply a debuff and your character will spin, giving you very limited control. Moving your camera and pressing forward will change the hand icon above your head, which shows the general direction you're going in. There will also now be spikes within the arena as well as on the outside to avoid. Practice spinning in an arc around the sides of the centre spikes and then back into the centre. This will be good for later. Cruel Slice, Tank Buster. Wild Weave. AoEs will go off under the same colour drapes as the ones which the boss is channeling. Move under the opposite colour drapes. Magnitude Opus, stack with your teammates. Second Spin Out. Same as before, but the boss will now also do a central lane AoE dash, followed by a dash on either side. Practice what we said earlier, and it doesn't matter which side the second dash will be on, as you'll be aiming to spin around the centre spikes first, missing the centre dash, and then back around into the centre, which then misses the second dash, regardless of which side it's on. Rotary Gale, AoEs, spread from the team. All done. Like and subscribe to complete the duty.